guys, JoeOnit coming in. Got another battle replay for you here on Total War Rome 2. Welcome back to the Land of Sieges. Welcome back to the channel, guys. And welcome back to Alexandria. And we have a 3v3 siege battle. And let's get into the army compositions here real quick. I just want to say real fast, please be sure to like the video, share it around, drop some comments, and of course, subscribe to the channel. All of those things will help this channel grow and get more awareness for the channel, so that to also help the channel grow. But all right, let's get into the army comps here. So we'll start off with the defenders. First, we have a Macedon here being commanded by Bridge Williams 22. You see his wall artillery there. Then we have a Seleucid who's got 2 wall artillery, but it looks like he turned that one away. Seleucid here being commanded by Micah G. I don't know. And then the final defending army on the battlefield is the Odrysian Kingdom, being commanded by Niall Croc. You do not see any of his infantry or wall artillery or anything. Getting out onto the attackers, first we took a look at the first Carthage. We do have 2 on attack. The first Carthage here being commanded by Veteran 69 Indy, and he has 7 Libyan infantry, 4 Gallic warriors, 2 noble fighters, 1 African pikeman. His general is a noble cavalry. He also has 2 units of the Italian swordsmen and 3 Cretan archers. In the center, we have Kush being commanded by Healer, and he has 6 Shoto warriors, 4 armored Shoto warriors, 3 Kushite slave infantry, 2 swordsmen. General is the Royal Kushite Guard cavalry general. He also has 2 units of the Royal Kushite archers and 2 regular Kushite archers. And then finally, we have the other Carthage here being commanded by ST, I guess it's St. Splits, I guess? I don't know. I'm not sure. But he has 13 units of Libyan infantry, 2 noble fighters. His general is the normal bodyguard, and he also has 3 Cretan archers, but he also has a unit of the Balearic slingers. And we're starting to see some Odrysian Kingdom here. We have some of the mercenary hoplites from them. Saw another unit sitting over here on the wall, but artillery is going to start blasting down here into these unfortunate mercenary Gallic warriors. Going to start taking some shots for sure. 71 kills for that artillery piece. Up there, some thorax swordsmen there. Okay. And the ballista here from Macedon, he has turned. So he is firing at something. I'm not really sure what he's firing at, but he is definitely firing. So, all right, guys, there you go. Army comps out of the way. Hopefully you guys jump on board and we get into this fight here very, very shortly. Again, I'm just going to remind you, remember, hit the like button, drop some comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel, but let's dive on into this one. All right, so here we are diving into the beginning of the battle replay, and we do have a unit of the Gallic warriors that have made their way up onto the wall, still climbing off of that tower. Looks like we're having a second unit, Libyan infantry, starting to make their way up the tower here as well. So they were able to neutralize this front corner tower, which is definitely going to be very nice for them, because anything that comes through won't just continuously getting shot over and over and over again by this tower. But the initial push here is definitely going to be a bit difficult. We have some Evocati cohorts. Evocati cohort for Seleucid. Okay, good to know. I only saw... Oh, no, there's an Evocati there. Thorax. We have some Thereo spears there, so that's nice. More Evocati. That is not what Seleucid has. They definitely don't have Roman units. So Carthage is going to have a bit of a tough go over on this side. He's definitely going to need to start bringing up the rest of his infantry. Hopefully he starts getting those ranged units up here as well. Now, we do have a couple of breaches that were made over here. Very good idea to make the breaches. Actually, this Carthage player is moving further down over here. Looks like he's going to knock down another section of wall over here. Starting to see a lot more of the defending units. We got some Thracian Peltas there. Very nice. We have some more Evocati cohort looks. So it definitely looks like this Seleucid player recruited units that he shouldn't have had. I'm just going to let you guys figure that out on your own, because I am not one that really promotes this type of playing at all. At least he has the Syrians. At least he has the regular Syrian archers that they're supposed to have. And they're actually losing. The Carthage Cretan archers over here are winning that fight. They're pushing them away. So that's good to see. That's a good thing to see, at least. But back over on this side, yeah, Carthage, he's going to have a tough go. He's really going to have a tough time. But he's starting to bring up his general. Okay, that's good. The general's beelining right for that breach. Oh, boy. I mean, there's a lot of hoplites right here. Shield bearers in the way, too. Got another Syrian archer moving forward. How many Syrian archers does he have? 1, 2. Thought there was a third over here. So I see 3 so far from him. Another thorax swordsman moving forward. Rhodian slinger there. We have the Macedonian general, shield bearer general. But this is going to be a fight. I know I've said it like 9 times already, but this is definitely going to be a fight. Oh, we got javelins being thrown. Correos spears tossing those murder sticks very, very far, getting into the back of this Libyan infantry. 92 men left, only 58 kills, and just more infantry starting to converge on this spot. Okay, let's see. He's got more Libyan infantry coming forward, so he's kept his noble fighters back. Oh, no, wait. There's one noble fighter starting to make its way forward. The other one's still back. Yes, and he still has his African pikeman back there. Okay, let's see how we're doing on this side. It actually looks like this Carthaginian force has been able to make his way in. That is definitely good. Currently taking on, or we're just taking on a unit of the mercenary hoplites. Nice, nice. I like that. He backed up here to be able to throw those javelins. Oh, God. That guy ate one to the face. That was a really good play right there by this Carthaginian player, backing off from that fight and being able to get some javelin volleys in there. Still close range murder sticks. Oh, God. Oh, my God. We have more. Do we have more? Come on. Give more volleys. More murder sticks. Come on. Throw. Oh, really? That's it? You're out? Oh, well. It was fun while it lasted. It was fun while it lasted, for sure. Oh! God! That was brutal, and I loved it. All right, back over on this. Yeah, this Carthaginian player is having a tough go. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to support this attack. Like, he might... I'm starting to see the lines. He's starting to move over. I mean, he's bringing his ranged units up. And the defenders are... Oh, no. The defenders are reclaiming this tower. His artillery... Oh, my God. Macedon still has ammo. I wanted to just show this... oh, it's gone. This artillery piece, this Macedon... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not Macedon. This Seleucid piece had like 170 kills or something like that. But it does look like Carthage is starting to send one ranged unit. So he's going to continue pressing into this spot. Sending in one of his noble fighters now. Oh boy, this is tough. This is a very tough defense, and it's honestly like what really is doing it is the fact that the Seleucid player has Evocati cohort. Because normally thorax swordsmen and Libyan infantry, that's a pretty good fight. Libyan infantry have a silver chevron. I think the majority of them have silver chevrons. Italian swordsmen don't have any, noble fighters don't have anything, but he's leaving a lot over here still. Leaving a lot. Let's get back over on the other side. I know I'm focusing a ton on the other side. Oh no. Kill those. Those are murder machines. Thracian noble. Yeah, Kush is like, I don't want to have anything to do with that. No, they're coming back. Ooh, that was a nice volley. That was definitely a nice volley. Thracian nobles don't like javelins. Thracian nobles don't like projectiles. Like, they just do not like projectiles. They like landing their sword like that, though. They love blasting people. Oh, God. That initial charge for Thracian nobles is out of this world. Just absolute brutality at its finest. So fun to watch Thracian nobles get into the fight. Really is such a good time. Unless you're going against it, but even still then, like, it's a game, so it's still like, the brutality of it all. Like, I don't know. But this Thracian noble, unfortunately, yeah, they're getting destroyed, and they only have 5 kills. I don't know if the player maybe forgot they were here. Oh, that guy just got shot in the head with a fire arrow. Yeah, this unit is not going to be here for very much longer. Let's get back over on this side real fast. I saw a bunch of chevrons just getting earned. Evocati cohort 138, 153. Macedon sending up his hoplites. He's got a bunch of hoplites here. One shield bearer has moved forward as well. Archer fire now starting to really deplete the ranged units here. Italian swordsman broke away, unfortunately. That Italian swordsman unit has broken away as well. Macedon's still firing his artillery, long bombing over here. Hitting into, okay, I mean, he's hitting the... All right, so here we are getting back into this replay. It had a little bit of a crash right there, so I'm pretty much back to where we were. I think I'm about 10 seconds ahead, or 10 seconds forward from where we were. But I am back pretty much where we were. So Libyan infantry starting to move forward. We do have that unit of Thracian nobles. They did, again, do a lot of damage, close to 200. 167 kills, not too bad. Also, I did notice that the Carthaginian player over here is still leaving a lot of his infantry over here. He's actually still pressuring. This side is starting to wear down a little bit on these Evocati, but I mean, they have a lot of kills. They have a lot of kills. 227 kills there for that unit. The other unit of, where is it? There it is right there, 178, getting close to 200 kills. There's another unit right there with 163. But more pressure. Noble fighters coming in. Again, I think he sent both of his noble fighters in here already. His noble fighters, unfortunately, only 92 kills. They are not standing up very well against this Seleucid Macedon build. And, oh no, we got even Thracian nobles over here now as well. Yeah, I think that might be pretty much all she wrote for this Carthaginian player here. Looks like he's going to try and back out of the fight, though. He's trying to run away. I mean, hopefully he'll be able to get at least one of his noble fighters away, but the other one is too far in. Yeah, he's not getting out. Libyan infantry wavering. The Italian swordsmen there wavering. They have now shattered, or routed at least. Maybe they haven't shattered, but look at that. Syrians up on the wall, firing down on the Carthaginian troops as they are retreating. Seleucid's actually following, sending out 2 units of his Evocati cohort, which are barely touched, cutting off these Carthaginian troops. That is a rough scene right there for sure. Archers still just firing over the top of the wall there, catching into all these boys. He's still trying to get this Libyan infantry away. Looks like he left his other noble fighter in the fight here as well. So he's able to essentially save 2 Libyan infantry and his African pikemen. He got his ranged over here at least. 24 kills, 0 kills, and 25 kills. So he was able to save his ranged. For the most part, he was able to save his ranged, but his army has been cut down tremendously. Disengage! Noble fighters still trying to disengage, trying to get away from the fight, but yeah, these Evocati are just not going to let that happen. Thorio spears, another Evocati, just not going to be able to get away. Unfortunate. Both of his noble fighters were taken out by this force, essentially this Seleucid army, which is, again, very unfortunate that they had units that they don't have. They don't have Evocati cohort. Unfortunately, they did glitch them in from Rome, obviously, Evocati cohort from Rome. But all right, back over on the other side here. Basically, I'm going to be able to focus over here now. So Carthage and Kush making a little bit more ground. We actually, look at this. Cretan archers way up close, eating a lot of javelins, getting destroyed. 122 kills there. This Cretan archer unit pulling away with 75 kills. But again, we had javelins right there. The Thracian Peltas throwing into the fight, getting some shots in now into this Libyan infantry there. This is actually another opportunity right here for the defenders to be able to fire at. Never mind, Carthage is retreating, a full-on retreat. Boys, this does not look good. This does not look good for the attackers. Says that they still have balance of power, but I mean, depending on what Macedon has, so far I've only seen a bunch of hoplites and the 1 shield bearers. Oh, he's got some thorax pikemen back here as well. Okay. But we still have a lot of troops over on this side. Yeah, the Odrysian Kingdom keeping some of his units over here, his Thracian nobles, and now Seleucid going to retreat back inside the walls. I would imagine they're probably going to keep something over in this area, just to keep an eye on it, because I mean there's breaches in the walls, so you definitely want to keep them protected. You don't want to just leave them open. So I'm just going to assume that they're going to leave something over there. But back inside over on this side, so we just basically have a slog, getting ready to have a big old brawl over on this side. Libyan infantry currently taking on more Evocati cohort. Yet another Evocati cohort, guys. I'm actually kind of really interested to see this Seleucid army count at the end of the fight, because I've seen some thorax, I've seen a couple of Thoreos, but the majority of his army has been Evocati cohort. There's another thorax, another Evocati cohort, another Evocati. Yeah, this is all infantry that are returning back to the fight. And actually, it looks like Seleucid's pulling away from this side, but it's still okay because we still have the Thracian nobles that are over here. As long as they have control of this, they do. They have control of the tower, so that is definitely going to pay off for them. We do see the Seleucid Shield-Bearer General, so we have not seen, at least I don't recall... Oh, there's the Egyptian Kingdom General, okay. Thracian Noble General. Yep, pretty standard. Pretty standard. I mean, the Thracian Cav is okay, but why wouldn't you just bring the murdered machines themselves? Bring those Thracian nobles. He's hitting himself with battle rhythm for some reason. So far out of combat, not sure why. Also, I would not be moving up this way. Would not be going up this way at all. They have control of the tower. There's a bunch of ranged units right there. Definitely don't want to be sending your general up there. That is for sure with their massive 55 armor. Definitely don't want to do that because they will get shot. I would absolutely be shooting this general to pieces, but it does not look like that's what's going on. And now the general's going to charge in here and get some kills. And he hit headhunt. There it goes. Picking up, picking up, picking up. Getting some good kills, getting some good kills there. Let's get in on the other side over here. Got some of the hoplites there. Those are regular Shotels. Yeah, I was going to say, those are regular Shotel warriors. You don't have the golden armor up here yet. The golden armor is still outside. Has he sent any? Oh, it looks like he's sending one inside now. Kush is starting to send in one of his armored Shotel warriors. I just got to show these guys, in case you guys have never seen these guys. I think these guys are absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Look at that golden armor. That golden scale. Love it. Looks so cool. Looks absolutely so cool. And these guys are brutal also. Not as brutal as the Thracian nobles, but they could definitely put in some work. All right, Kush units starting to break down. Another Evocati breaking in. We have another Thracian noble right there. So yeah, the defenders are really being very staunch on this side as far as the defense is concerned. We still have some more. Actually, Carthaginian player sending in one of his Libyan infantry. The Carthaginian player that unfortunately got pretty much annihilated over on that side. I just want to show real quick. He has 2 units of infantry remaining in the fight, and he has 3 units of his range. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, he's got another unit of infantry right there, too. So he's got 3 units of range, 3 units of infantry. Still has his general. Ooh, actually, his general even took damage. Wow. Wonder what. Maybe he got shot by one of the artillery pieces. But back over on this side, yeah, this unit not looking good. Not looking good. Going to be able to get away, though. So that is going to be good. They still have ammo, 73 kills. Only 32 remain in the unit, though. We have African pikemen now starting to make their way forward. Did the other Carthage player, I don't remember. No, he had all Libyan infantry. That's right. He didn't bring anything. He had all Libyan infantry and 2 noble fighters. That's right. There they go. Oh, there you go. Thorax swordsman kind of helping this Carthaginian unit out a little bit with the javelins in the back of the Evocati cohort. Little bit of payback. Little bit of payback. But more and more and more murder sticks being poured into this Carthaginian front line. Absolutely being extended by these Thorax swordsmen of Seleucid. Another Thorax there. We have the Thracian noble general has moved forward yet again. African pikes not down. That general got into them. Now they're going to start getting pushed away. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get that general out of there now. Yeah, run him away. But they did get in there initially. General, 147 kills. Keep running. Just get him out of there. Just get him out of there. Look at all of this right here. Oh, my God. So much from the defense. And now here comes the Syrians again. 147, 71, and 177. Oh, do they not have much ammo left? Looks like all of them do still have their bows. Yeah, it looks like all they do. Okay, so maybe they all still have some ammunition, but the 177, the 147 probably not a whole lot. 177 probably not a whole lot. The 71, though, he definitely has the potential to have a lot of ammunition left. Smart move to not be getting up on this tower, not because they would have to worry about because the attackers didn't bring any artillery, but these ranged units right here, these Cretans, wait, do they not have ammo? Oh, no, they still have their bows. Okay, so yeah, my initial statement there was going to be true then. It's a good thing that the defenders are not using or making use of this tower, because these Cretans would just pretty much rip apart anything that went up there. So we're looking like on this side, Libyan infantry staring into the face of 2 units of hoplites. Right behind them, another unit of Thracian peltasts. There is the Macedon range units here, 104, 39, 307 with a Rhodian slinger. Wow, and 28. So his archers should still have some ammo left. Yeah, 39 and 28. Those 2 units should definitely have ammunition left. Definitely, without a doubt. But oh, I spied something. See that Carthaginian general making his way forward. Oh boy. Where is he going to go? There should still be stuff here. There should still be Thracian nobles over here, right? Right? You don't think the defenders did pulled anything away? I mean, Seleucid, we saw Seleucid pull stuff away, but there should still be Thracian nobles over here. I hope the defend... Uh-oh. Oh no, I don't see anything over here. Did the defend... Ooh, the defenders left it open. And the noble cavalry general is now inside the settlement. I see no real reaction from the defenders here. I don't know. Did they not know that that happened? Did they not see that general come blasting through that breach right there? Well, hold on a second. We see some Thurio spears starting to move over there. Maybe he was thinking, maybe they're thinking that the general was going to charge over here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely going to have to keep an eye on see what that general does. But back in here into the fighting, the Libyan infantry, Kushite slave infantry, teaming up with some teaming up against the thorax swordsmen of Seleucid. Another Thracian noble has made its way forward. There's some regular hoplites there. Did he pretty much just all bring hoplites? Oh, it looks like he did. There's a shield bearer. Looks like he brought nothing but hoplites and a shield bearer, or 2 shield bearers technically, and the thorax pikemen, but. Mainline infantry, nothing but hoplites of Macedon. Interesting. Very interesting. Right, the Carthaginian general has found his way around the corner. That is the town center right there, guys. This, again, here is your town center smiley face. About 20 minutes, well, face. Town center's face, not really a smiley face. About 20 minutes into the battle replay. And guys, I just want to remind you again here right now, please feel free, hit that like button, drop some comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get it going. Almost at 13,000. Would love to hit one of those ridiculous numbers as far as the channel is concerned. Like, I don't know. What do you think? 100,000? Sound about right? Sound good? Sound pretty good there? I don't know. It's wishful thinking, people. Wishful thinking. Kush still keeping up the pressure, but I mean, this Kushite slave infantry, they're not really going to be able to do very much. Did he send? No, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he still has all 4 of his armored Shoto warriors back here. We still have the two noble fighters, right? Yeah, 2 other noble fighters. We still have some more Libyan infantry there as well. Here comes the Kush general. He's starting to press forward. But look at this. Carthage general has neutralized the town center. No real response from the defenders. It's like they don't care. It's like they don't care, but we know that this isn't over. There's still 19 minutes left in this replay. So I'm guessing at some point the defenders pushed them away, pushed the general off there. Though he could easily just dismount and capture it completely. But it looks like he's just going to hang out there on the horseback, not willing to dismount. Let's get into some of the fighting here. We're going to see if I can find some of the fighting here. I would really like to take a sip of coffee, so hopefully I can find something going on. Nope, not in the cards just yet. Not in the cards just yet, so I'm going to have to keep on going. Got some Kushite slave infantry making their way forward. There goes the Thracian nobles again, charging out into African pikemen. They got into them again. No pikes down. Oh, boy. Perfect timing. The Thracian nobles pulled out of that combat as I was finishing my set. So that worked out perfectly. All right, African pikemen have moved forward. They're in, yeah, they're kind of pike stacking a little bit, but they're not in combat just yet. So let's see what happens with the Kushite slave infantry moving up with them. I wonder if the Carthage player is going to pull this unit back out of the fight. Never mind, does not look like he is. They are pressing into the hoplites here. But there's archer fire again. Oh, God. Syrians of Seleucid firing away. Getting some shots into those African pikemen. Now less than 100 men. That, oh, half strength unit. Carthaginian. Oh, he did. He got pushed away. Okay, so the defenders did fall back. Evocati cohort, shield bearer general, and a Thracian noble. Yeah, the Carthage general had to run. He had no choice. He had to run away from that. Now back over on this side, another Thracian noble out here, mixing it up, getting it in with some of the Shotel warriors. They're both in shield wall, but you can see both of them clearly. Unit is losing, but this is actually not where Odrysian Kingdom wanted to go. He came out his way. Obviously, he did not want to get trapped over on this side, facing in that direction, because there's archers right there, and they would love to knock a Thracian noble out of the fight with basically no kills. And for a Thracian noble to have less than 50 kills and to be getting absolutely wrecked, that is not good. Thracian nobles are very, very, very good. Oh my God, another absolutely heaping volley of arrows. But he did break 50 kills, so there is that. But looks like the Thracian noble general actually just broke. I don't know if he died, though, but he definitely did just break. That's the Thracian noble general bodyguard right there. Retreating away, 15 men, 157 kills. But it does look like the general did get away, so they won't suffer that morale debuff of their general dying. But now Carthage going to start keeping up the pressure. Probably going to keep up the pressure. She's going to charge into these hoplites. Got Thracian Peltas there. Again, 93 kills for that unit. Another unit of the mercenary hoplites here. Some more Thoreau spears from the defending Seleucid. 147 kills. Wow. Solid amount of kills there for sure. Back over on this side. Libyan infantry, 23 kills, 160 men. Must have just gotten into that fight. Where is that Carthage general? Oh, he's peeling around all the way over here. Just causing distraction. Causing distraction. You just keep on moving, bud. You lost 12 men. You only got 2 kills, so your KD is a little bit in the direction you don't want it to be in. But, hey, you never know. He might turn it around. He may be able to find a back charge or rear charge somewhere. Maybe that is something that's going to be in his future. Stuck in here? Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, wait, never mind. We got some Romans, Seleucids. Evocati cohort pressing in here again. 238 kills. Breaking this Kushite slave infantry down. Right behind them, some more Libyan infantry. That's pretty much all we have. It's just a ton of Libyan infantry over here. Still the noble fighters. They're actually out. Oh, wait, what are we doing? Oh, wait, hold on a second. We have a small contingent force starting to make their way over here, but I do see the defenders starting to possibly send some mercenary hoplites over there from the Odrysian Kingdom. But we do have a pretty sizable force. 3 Libyan infantry and 2 noble fighters, along with the general's bodyguard. Also, let's not forget, we do have the noble cavalry general in there for the other Carthaginian player. But he is, aside of his ranged units, he's got his unit of infantry here, Libyan infantry there, another Libyan infantry right there. 190 kills, very respectable. But it looks like infantry-wise, this other Carthaginian player will be more than likely out of here very, very soon. Final Libyan infantry unit there. Lost 4 men so far, 41 kills, being held up by hoplites of Macedon. But this is an interesting move here now. Okay, so 1 unit got over there. 1 unit of the mercenary hoplites have gotten over here. It looks like Seleucid's starting to send some more beaten up units, though. Oh, wait, no, that's 129 men. 24, 53, 21. Not very strong units. Not very bolsterous of units coming over here to try and build a front line. Again, with the 2 noble fighters over here, we have the general already inside, neutralizing this tower. That is already kicking off to be a good spot there for that Carthaginian general. Now back over on the other side, I want to keep an eye on this guy because he's coming around. Not really sure what his plan is going to be, but I see a ton of range right here. I do see some infantry, though. There is another unit of Thracian nobles there. Shield bearer general, another thorax swordsman there. But this right here, another force coming over here from the defenders. So it looks like they're maybe going to get over there in time. Unless this Carthaginian player tries to sneak around this way. But even if he does that, they could just easily come over here and meet. These Macedon units could easily, along with the Seleucid general, all of these forces, if this nope, he's coming this way. Okay, so they can come over here and meet. They're going to have another bit of a fight over on that side. Carthaginian general here, the noble cavalry general, still just swinging around, looking for stuff, looking for opportunities. I mean, I was just about to say it before I saw the line. This is an opportunity here. It is a very heavy shock cavalry general. He could try and get around over here and get some charges. Doesn't look like these guys might have a whole lot of ammo left, if they have any ammo at all. Those guys definitely do not. Does not look like any of these units still have ammunition, so maybe the defenders don't really care very much about them. But this Thracian Peltas is about to suffer. Yes, they are about to feel the wrath of the cavalry, and here it comes. Oh my God, what a murderous charge that was. Murderous. But wait, we got archers firing. Yes, we do. The Macedonian range units are now firing at that Carthaginian general. He could tag that slinger unit if he wanted to. Yep, that's what he's going to do. Smash into that, maybe bounce off, and then just run back over there and get lost back in the back of the city again. But he's gotten 75, so a lot more kills. A lot more kills than what he had. Last time we saw, he had 2. He's gotten 79 kills. Unfortunately, he didn't do more damage to that Thracian Peltas. That is a little rough, but they do have some pretty good armor, and their melee defense is actually really surprisingly high. Wow. Did not think they had 42 melee defense. But back over on this side, let's see how this fight is going. This Seleucid general looks like he kind of just threw himself into the lion's gate. Did not want to go that way. We have the Macedonian thorax pikemen making their way forward here, though. But this general, yeah, might have at least wanted to have tried to get a counter charge off against the noble fighters. You've lost 22 men, 114 kills. The Seleucid general is going to get away. So now really what the Macedon player wants to try and do is possibly put one of his pikes like that and then the other pike like this and just keep this area completely blocked off. 77 kills, 118, 97, and 87. More than likely they do not have any javelins left in these units. So these pikes should be strong enough, or at least good enough, maybe hold like that. Or he could send one of his pikes there and then send the other pike back over onto the other side over here where they may or may not be needed. I'm not sure. This front line for Macedon, though, there was a lot of hoplites, but they are now starting to waver. Starting to have a little bit of problems. We have the, oh God, Shotel warriors getting an absolute charge off onto these Macedonian hoplites. Hoplites are trying to retreat. Trying to retreat away from an incoming charge. I would not have suggested they do that at all. But they probably should actually ran away sooner because Carthage sending over noble fighters and the Libyan infantry in this direction. Again, the other noble cavalry general back over here near the town center. Looks like maybe he's going to play the same game again. Come in here, possibly neutralize it, and then maybe just wait and see if the defenders send anything back over there again. But back over here, looks like the defense has kind of corralled the attackers in this direction, which isn't terrible. I mean, they could, again, put a pikeman there and send the other pike back around to get over here, but Seleucid sending thorax swordsman and Evocati back towards the town center yet again. He did not dismount, so very smart move by the noble cavalry general here, not dismounting. So it would have taken him a couple extra seconds, obviously, for the animation to get back on the horse, which could have suffered in javelin volleys, but it looks like maybe both of these guys, both of these units have already used their javelins. 68 kills and 30 kills. More than likely they are out of their javelins / pila, because we do have Evocati cohort. They throw pila, they do not throw javelins, just because people, I don't know. Anyway, back over here. Where's the shield bearer at? Didn't he leave the shield bearer over here? No? Did he move it back? There's a hoplite. Hoplite. Shield bearer. Oh, there's the other shield bearer. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I kept an eye on that. But here come, this is murder time. Armored Shoteals. Armored Shotel warriors have made their presence known. The regular Shotel warriors doing what they need to do, keeping these hoplites all sorts of busy. But here we go. Armored Shotel warriors going to get a charge off onto the shield bearer general of Macedon. What is the shield bearer armor? Hold on a second. What is his armor again? 115. I thought it was 115. Could not remember exactly. Sounds like more are... Oh, no, they're not joining the fight just yet. But, oh, there's the Carthaginian. Ooh, noble cavalry general. Nice rear charge. Onto the back of those Thracian nobles. Very nice. Thracian Peltas still holding up the line. We have hoplites charging over here. Looks like they're trying to get into the back or maybe help deal with that. Oh, general fled. So this Carthaginian player's general fled. He didn't die. He just ran away. I mean, I guess that's still an okay thing for morale, because they didn't suffer the full morale penalty of the general dying. Still shameful display, though. General fleeing the field of battle. I think I see this as the opportunity. Like, he wants to do this, but I don't know if he's... Yeah, he's going to pull away. I mean, he could try and come around this way and get a rear charge, but it looks like... Hold on. Hold on. Macedon turned around. Oh, no, they're facing this way. So they are not willing to give that up.
Riders at the double.
Not just yet. How's this shield bearer general doing? Holding on surprisingly well. Holding on surprisingly well against an armored Shotel warrior. So far. So far. But, oh, boy, there's the other armored Shotels. Extending their love murder stick style. And now they're going to charge in. No, they're not. Are these guys going to charge in? Nope, they're going to back up. They are going to just keep backing up and actually trailing these pikes out of formation. Pikes not down, armored Shotel warriors in the pike line, and oh god, that is destruction. Destruction, same thing over here, but the pikes kind of got down. So it doesn't look like that unit actually got a full charge around the side of the building. I think Kush might have pulled back just a little bit too close to the edge of the buildings right here. So he didn't get the full charge off. This other unit, though, solid charge. Winning decisively. Thorax Pikeman not looking good. Thorax Swordsman not looking good. Here comes that Kush General. He's making his way into the fight. I'm not sure where he's planning on going, though. Yeah, there's really nowhere for him to go because there's a bunch of infantry right here. Evocade cohort with a devastating rear javelin into the back of that Shotel warrior right there. 124 kills for them, so. Shotel warriors 272, putting in work. 116, still climbing steadily. 121 now. Armored Shotel warriors back over on this side. Again, a big javelin volley. Evocade cohort landing some hate onto the back of this Libyan infantry unit. The pikes are still here for now. Thorax Swordsman getting a charge in onto the back of the armored Shotel warriors there. But we have archers firing again. Where are the archers? Right there. Kushite archers maybe were firing? Or was that the last volley? That might have actually been the last volley. Where's that Carthaginian general? Noble Cav general back at the town center again. Just keeping it neutralized. Keeping it neutralized. Keeping the defenders on their toes. Balance of power still in favor of the attackers. But this has not broken. This side has not been broken through just yet. But it does look like the attackers are pressing it hard enough now. They may actually be able to break. Maybe this center line right here of hoplites, they may be breaking here soon. get back over on the other side here. That pike unit, finally, Macedonian pike unit has been taken care of. They are out of here. Libyan infantry breaking off, though. Routing. Cav on the move. Yep, I hear the Kush general again making his way forward. Again, not really sure where he's going. Is he just going to... he's going to charge this Ivocade. Oh, thunderous charge. Knocking down a lot of them, but he's going to have to get back out of that fight. Look at all the ranged. Look at all of the range now making their way, flooding through the streets, trying to basically protect the Kushite Royal Guard General's retreat from the fight. Carthaginian cavalry general. Oh, is he charging this? Oh, God, he is. Oh, yeah, they were in hoplite wall. Did not do very well of a charge at all. I mean, they kind of broke through. They knocked some of them down, but yeah, they're still up. That Carthage general is going to have to pull away from that fight. Unfortunately, not able to make it through. Shield bearer general, though, getting carved up. Armored Shoto warriors, 250 kills, but here comes the Kush general. He has now broken around the line, so it looks like it's going to be up to him. Start rear charging here, maybe come this way. He could easily just ping-pong back and forth if he really, really, really wanted to. But he's getting into diamond formation. I don't understand why people... I don't know why people use formations. He could have just easily rear charged that and gotten in there before these guys even got there. But taking that extra time of switching formations, I mean, he's going to get the charge off over on this side. Is really that charge bonus and melee attack? It's really not that big of a thing. His charge bonus is already 42, so what, it goes up to 45? Really not that big of a difference. Let's see. When he finally gets into it, he's at 42 charge bonus. 47. I mean, is it still, it's 5 points. I still don't see, if he just had stayed stretched out and just rear charged, I feel like he would have done the same amount. If not, he might have actually done a little bit more damage because the entire unit was charging all at the same time. But guys, that looks like it's wrapping up right there. Hoplites of Macedon holding on. We still have one unit of mercenary hoplites there for the Thracian Kingdom. I'm sorry, not the Thracian Kingdom, Odrysian Kingdom. But that is the end of the replay. Let's get into these ending army comps here. Veteran 69 Indy was the one that sent the replay in. Thank you very much, bud, for sending it in. Unfortunately, your first attack did not go the way that you wanted it to, but getting your general inside was definitely key in basically preoccupying some of the defending units. So Veteran 69 Indy, very well done. 1,310 kills. Unfortunately, not a whole lot of kills, but again, that general came in really, really strong. His general, 153 kills. One of his Cretans there with 113. Pike, unfortunately, didn't do very much. Getting into his Libyan infantry, 207. Not too bad with one of them there. And one of his noble fighters getting 155 kills. Then we have ST Splits. I guess it's ST Splits, or maybe it's Saint Splits. I don't know. But he playing the other Carthaginian army. Much better, 2,636 kills. Solid amount of kills. Fortunately, his general only got 4 before he routed. His range units, though, 244 with the Balearics. Cretans, 139, 125, 132. His army of Libyan infantry, 190, 123, 185, 167, 178, 124, 186, and 145. And one of his noble fighters, 260 kills. And then we have Healer coming in with Kush with 2,868 kills. Wow. Big-time kills. 85 with the general. His archers, unfortunately, did not amount to very many kills. Armored Shoto warriors, though, 224, 382, 285, 326. Solid core right there for sure. Look at that. Regular Shoto warrior, 407, 379. Woo, boy. One of his swordsmen there was 67, and his top... 69 giggity, but there was a top one right there for the Kushite slave infantry, 77. Getting in onto the defenders, we have Bridges Williams, 22, playing as Macedon, 1556. His general, 49 kills. Range units, 113. And his Rhodian slingers, 307 kills. Very good kills there. Very, very solid kills. A lot of, he had 12 hoplites. Well, I guess 14 counting the shield bearers. But 12 regular hoplites. Only one unit, 115 kills. The rest of them, I guess they just held. Then we have Micah G coming in with Seleucid, though. I mean, you see his army, 3,225 kills. but he had 8 units that Seleucid absolutely does not get. His Syrians, though, 118, 162, 147, 184. Very respectable there. Thorax Swordsman, 184, 106. And his Thoreos, 214 and 110. But he does have all these Evocati, which did a fantastic job because they're Evocati cohort. 272, 252, 277, 222, 134, 127, 261, 136. So they all over 100 kills. A lot of them over 200 kills. And then we have now Croc playing as the Odrysian Kingdom, 1,524 kills. Thracian Noble General, 157 kills. The Peltas actually did very well. Wow, look at that. 175, 166, 118 coming in there, still very respectable. One of his Mercenary Hoplites, 121, and now we're getting into the rest of it. The Murder Fest, 116, 125, and 213. So he had 4 units, unfortunately, not getting over 100 kills, but he had 4 units getting over 100 kills. So he kind of went right down the middle on that one. But guys, that is going to be the end of today's battle replay. So hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Again, hit the like button, drop some comments. Sharing the videos around are gigantic, and subscribing to the channel, obviously, as well, is huge for channel growth. And I would definitely appreciate that from any and all of you who are not subscribed to the channel. But that is going to be the end. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one.